Hi, my name is Sarah Halting, and today I'm going to be telling you a story that I experienced during my sophomore soccer season. So this soccer season was our first year with a brand new coach, Marco Campaverde. He came into the coaching staff at the senior high school in East Grand Forks because our previous coach was going to have a baby. Now, with him becoming the coach, many people got very upset and were being rude to our hiring staff, and it was just a mess. And so nobody had any faith in us, believed in us. They thought we were going to be terrible and go nowhere with this team. Little did they know that we went 16-4, meaning that we won 16 games and lost only 4. Now, we were undefeated for the first 4 games, and then our 5th game we played our biggest rival, Bemidji. That game was a little rough because we lost 7-1. Not so good. From there, people are like, oh, there's the team we expected. Yeah, that wasn't such a good game. So, the main point of this story is to tell about the section final game for our section. We're in Section 8, Single A, and the A's go by how big your school is. So, in Section 8A, we were in the championship game, playing a team that we've never played before. They are very good. Very good, okay? And the game was close. The whole entire game we were playing so good. It was a little bit cold outside, and it was in the second half of the overtime. So we were tied 1-1 after the first half, and then at the end of the second half we were tied 2-2. So then we went into overtime, and then we had another sudden death overtime. We scored, so we were freaking out. We started to run on the field, and then the center ref called it off, and he said, no, didn't go in, but the side ref said that it did go in. So we're all mad. All of us girls on the bench are freaking out, and we're like, what? We should have won, blah, blah, blah. So the side ref said that the ball did cross the line, and the center ref said that it didn't. So you'd think that the side ref should be able to call that it was in because he obviously saw it better. So, since the game stayed tied after the second overtime, we went into a shootout. During the shootout, you're supposed to pick your 5 top players that you can count on to make these goals and win the game for you. Now, you'd think these goals would be the easiest ones to make, considering it's just you and the goalie, and you get to take all the time in the world to set up your shot. Not that easy when you have the whole crowd, like, agonizing on you, and all your teammates counting on you. It's a lot of pressure. So our coach picked 4 seniors and 1 junior. At this time, I was a sophomore. So usually our best PK taker boots it way over the net, and we just all fall to our knees, and we're like, oh no, this is not going to be good. And then the other team goes, they make their first shot. We go again, make it, so we're like, okay, we got this. And then after the rest of the shooters went, we ended up losing the PKs and only made 1 of them out of 5. Our coach was furious, and we were all bawling because that was the end of the season and we didn't get to go to state. Going to state was something very rare because, the last time they went was in 2009. So we were all really excited before the game because we wanted to make it to state and show everybody who doubted us that we could do it. So after the game, our coach told us this is why we practice the PKs, and we proved everybody wrong and showed that we could make it this far. All of us girls were still bawling and just mad at the rest because our goal should have been in and we should have won that game. Moral of the story is that if you get a goal and it's sudden overtime and sudden death, you just gotta charge the field if you know it went in. And that's my story about my sophomore soccer season championship game.